We knew what happened in the script. We knew that something came out of John Hurt's chest because his line was, "Oh my goo-ah."
For decades, Hollywood refused to believe a woman could lead an action film. Executives insisted audiences wouldn't accept a female hero battling monsters, even suggesting Meryl Streep for the role. Then, Sigourney Weaver walked in and changed everything. Now, at 75, she's revealing the struggles she faced, from failed clones to FBI threats, and the dark secret that made her reject millions to return. Born Susan Alexandra Weaver on October 8, 1949, Sigourney came from a famous family. Her father, Pat Weaver, created The Today Show and The Tonight Show, while her mother, Elizabeth Inglis, gave up her Hollywood career to raise a family. Despite her privileged background, Sigourney felt like an outsider. By 6th grade, she towered over her classmates at 5 feet 11 inches, enduring teasing for her height. At 14, she reinvented herself by adopting the name Sigourney from The Great Gatsby, believing it made her stronger. Instead of chasing fame, she pursued literature at Stanford, living in a treehouse with her boyfriend and dressing as an elf for fun. Acting wasn't a priority until a trip to Israel made her realize she missed storytelling. She enrolled at Yale School of Drama, where Meryl Streep got the best roles while professors dismissed Weaver's talent. Determined to prove them wrong, she teamed up with playwright Christopher Durang, creating bizarre theatrical productions. Das Lusitania Songspiel, where she smashed champagne bottles while singing about money, drew critical disdain but caught Hollywood's attention. Weaver's first film role was a 6-second silent appearance in Annie Hall, 1977, earning her just $50, barely enough for a sandwich. However, casting director Juliet Taylor remembered her and later recommended her for Alien, 1979. The role of Ripley was originally written for a man, but director Ridley Scott and Fox president Alan Ladd Jr. took a gamble, casting the 29-year-old unknown actress. Hollywood doubted her. She was paid just $35,000, while co-star John Hurt made $250,000. Fox executives didn't believe a female action hero could sell, so Scott had to fight for her, making her train with ex-Marines to appear tough and capable. The gamble paid off. Ripley became a sci-fi icon, and Weaver rewrote the rules of Hollywood. Audiences were shocked when Alien killed off its male lead first, leaving Ripley as the last one standing. Aliens, 1986, solidified her status, earning her an Oscar nomination, a rarity for sci-fi. Hollywood still didn't take the genre seriously, but Weaver's performance as a fearless maternal leader protecting a child while commanding soldiers was impossible to ignore. She lost the Oscar to Marlee Matlin, Children of a Lesser God, as the Academy continued to overlook sci-fi. When Sandra Bullock later won for Gravity, many saw it as proof that Weaver had paved the way for women in action films. In 1989, Weaver made history, winning 2 Golden Globes in one night for Gorillas in the Mist and Working Girl, a feat yet to be repeated. She fully transformed into real-life conservationist Dian Fossey, even living among gorillas. Meanwhile, her ruthless executive role in Working Girl was so convincing that people joked she was channeling Hollywood's worst bosses. Despite her success, Weaver refused to be typecast. She turned down Total Recall and The Silence of the Lambs, instead choosing complex roles in The Ice Storm and Death and the Maiden, and even voicing the AI in Wall-E. Sci-fi, however, kept calling her back. but Alien 3 was a nightmare. The original script featured a wooden monastery planet and monks who saw Ripley as a divine test. Weeks before filming, Fox panicked, scrapped the script, and rewrote everything into a prison planet story. A young David Fincher was brought in, but executives micromanaged him. He fought daily battles with the studio, which mocked him, saying Alien 3 would make $30 million no matter what. Frustrated, Fincher left Hollywood for years before returning on his own terms with Seven. Weaver also struggled. Ripley was completely transformed. Shaved head, prison uniform, sick from radiation. The glue used on her scalp caused allergic reactions, delaying filming. Fox even wanted her to wear a wig, fearing audiences wouldn't find her attractive. She refused, stating Ripley was there to survive, not to be desirable. Despite her efforts, the studio removed her co-producer credit from trailers and used the tagline, "The bitch is back," infuriating her. Weaver demanded Ripley's death, believing Hollywood mistreated women. Executives called her hysterical, and crew members resented taking orders from a woman. She nearly quit acting. Fincher disowned Alien 3, refusing involvement in the 2003 extended cut, criticizing Fox's last-minute change, adding a xenomorph bursting from Ripley's chest mid-fall. She returned in Alien: Resurrection, 1997. But Ripley was different, a clone mixed with xenomorph DNA, making her stronger and almost alien herself. The film's eerie highlight was Ripley discovering deformed clones, proving she wasn't just a copy, but something new. Critics dismissed the movie, but one moment became legendary: Weaver's over-the-shoulder basketball shot. The director wanted CGI, but she trained with an NBA coach and nailed it on the first take. Ron Perlman broke character, yelling, "Holy shot!" forcing a quick cut. Weaver rejected Alien vs. Predator, 2004, calling it ridiculous, like making Jaws fight Godzilla. She had insisted on Ripley's death to prevent mindless sequels, believing AVP ruined Ridley Scott's Alien plans. Instead, she voiced Ripley in Alien: Isolation, 2014, a survival horror game about Ripley's daughter, which she considered the real Alien 3. At 61, Weaver stunned audiences as Kiri, a 14-year-old Na'vi in Avatar: The Way of Water. No AI, just acting. James Cameron had her run, climb, and revisit her teenage diaries to recapture that energy. Though many doubted her, she proved them wrong. A sci-fi trailblazer, Weaver championed bold storytelling. In The Defenders, she played a 500-year-old villain surviving by stealing organs. Marvel wanted her character to last longer, but she insisted. Leaked emails later revealed Kevin Feige wished he had cast her in Eternals. Married to Jim Simpson for over 40 years, their child, Char, is a non-binary professor at Columbia. Weaver enjoys a quiet life in New York, hiking and avoiding drama. A longtime activist, she fights for heart disease awareness, abortion rights, and gorilla conservation, leading the Dian Fossey Gorilla Fund for 30 years. As a UN Goodwill Ambassador, she tackles climate change and addiction stigma. Sigourney Weaver didn't just break barriers, she obliterated them. And at 75, she's still rewriting the rules. Thanks for watching.